the moment the billionaire stepped out of his black car, time seemed to hesitate. His eyes were trained on the schoolyard fence, where something impossible was unfolding. A little girl in torn, mud-stained clothes, her hair wild and face marked by hardship far beyond her years, sat beside his daughter with quiet authority, pointing at a small notebook as if the world had given her nothing except knowledge and the courage to share it. In that frozen second, the billionaire felt a strange tightening in his chest, the kind that comes when reality cracks open and reveals a truth you have spent a lifetime avoiding. Before the story goes any further, if you believe in kindness, second chances, and the quiet power of compassion, take a moment to like this video, leave a comment, share it with someone who needs hope, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps stories like this reach hearts that may be waiting for exactly this reminder. The billionaire was a man used to control. His life had been built on precision, contracts, and numbers so large they no longer felt real. His daughter attended one of the most elite private schools in the city, protected by gates, guards, and a carefully designed bubble meant to keep hardship far away. Yet here, just outside that bubble, sat a homeless child whose presence did not beg or intrude. She simply taught. Her small finger traced letters on the page with patience, while his daughter leaned in, focused, trusting, and completely unafraid. The homeless girl's life had been shaped by loss long before she understood what the word meant. Nights were spent beneath bridges or in abandoned corners of the city, days scavenging for food or warmth. School was something she had once known briefly, before poverty tore it away. But memory is a stubborn thing, and what she had learned refused to disappear. Letters, numbers, stories, all lived quietly in her mind, waiting for a reason to surface. When she saw the schoolchildren each day, she felt both ache and longing, until one afternoon curiosity overcame fear and she sat near the fence with a discarded notebook she had found in the trash. The billionaire's daughter had noticed her first. Shielded by privilege but not by indifference, she was drawn to the girl's intense focus and gentle confidence. Friendship did not form through words but through shared silence, through pages turned together, through the universal language of learning. Day after day, the homeless girl returned, not for money or food, but for the chance to feel useful, to remember that she mattered. From a distance, the billionaire watched as something shifted inside him. He had built companies from nothing, yet he had somehow missed the quiet collapse of humanity happening just beyond his reach. The girl who owned nothing was giving his daughter something priceless, attention, patience, and a lesson no textbook could teach. The scene unsettled him because it exposed a truth he could not buy his way out of. Compassion was not a transaction. It was a choice. Teachers and parents soon noticed the unlikely pair. Whispers spread. Some reacted with discomfort, others with suspicion. The homeless girl became a symbol of inconvenience, a reminder of realities people preferred to ignore. There were attempts to shoo her away, to restore order, to keep the fence a boundary rather than a meeting place. Each time, she returned quietly, her resolve stronger than her fear. She had already lost everything once. Being turned away again did not frighten her as much as losing the one place where she felt seen. The billionaire felt torn between instinct and image. He knew how the world worked, how easily kindness could be misunderstood, how generosity could invite chaos. But he also saw his daughter's eyes light up with understanding, saw her confidence grow, saw empathy taking root where entitlement might have lived. For the first time in years, he questioned whether success without humanity was failure in disguise. Change did not arrive with grand announcements. It came slowly, like dawn. The homeless girl was offered clean clothes, then a meal, then a chance to sit inside the classroom instead of outside the fence. What stunned everyone was not the billionaire's wealth, but his humility. He did not present himself as a savior. He listened. He learned. He allowed himself to be transformed by a child who had every reason to be bitter but chose instead to be generous. As weeks passed, the girl's intelligence became undeniable. Her hunger for learning burned brighter than any obstacle placed before her. The school, once resistant, began to adapt. Scholarships were discussed. Support systems formed. What began as an uncomfortable disruption became a powerful example of what education truly meant. Just before the ending, pause for a moment and comment below what part of this story moved you the most, or share a time when a small act of kindness changed your life. Near the end of the school year, the billionaire stood again by the fence, but this time it no longer felt like a barrier. He watched two girls sitting side by side, equal in curiosity, equal in hope. The world had not magically become fair, but it had become softer in one small corner. And sometimes, that is how change begins. If this story touched your heart, please like, comment, and share this video so it can reach others who may need a reminder that compassion still exists. Subscribe to the channel for more stories that heal, inspire, and remind us of our shared humanity. Because sometimes, the greatest lessons come not from those who have everything, but from those who choose to give anyway.